Hi everyone, Suzanne here. So I'm at home today, had quite a few cancellations in the studio today due to this weather, and there was me thinking that spring had arrived yesterday. Lots of conversations about that in the studio, and here we are this morning. Very bizarre. Okay, so I wanted to just do a quick video on hip mobility. So I get a lot of clients in the studio kind of saying that they get very tight hips, quite restricted in the hip joint area, also kind of a bit of kind of nippiness in that kind of hip joint area. So I thought I'd just do a few exercises just to increase your hip mobility, flexibility, etc. Any questions on anything that I do, just give me a shout or drop a message underneath the video. Okay, so I'm going to pop the phone down. We'll do a few stretches first, so standing stretches first. So I'm going to do is just stand up, bring one leg in, and then just draw it in towards my chest. And then same on the other side. So it's quite nice to do that standing before you come down onto the floor. Okay, and then just do maybe 5, whatever feels good, 5 each side of those, and then come down to the floor. Then we're going to do something called 90-90 hip mobility. So set ourselves up in this position where, so let's go the other way. In this position, you can see a bit better that way. So in this position where we've got a 90-degree angle in the knee joint, in the hip joint, and kind of on the other side, yeah? Hands are going to be back behind us to begin with, so I hope you can see that I've got my hands on the floor. And then all I'm going to do is trying to keep as upright as possible, and you might find yourself leaning back to begin with, and that's okay to begin with, is then just move yourself over to the other side. Okay? And again, move that over. So it's almost like I'm transferring the weight kind of through my hands at the back here. So I'm moving, I'm facing this way, and then I'm moving around here to the right. And then I'm moving back to the left. Yeah? Okay, so if that feels okay, you've done a few of those, that feels good, then you can start to just work with one arm, bring it around. So you've only got the support of one arm, and again, you're trying to keep yourself as upright as possible, and you're transferring that. Yeah. And again, so relatively speaking, we're still in that 90-90 angle. Yeah. Then if you feel okay with that, then you take the arms away, and we see how that feels and how that moves with no arms. Okay, so I'm going to come in, just have a little bit of a break there, and then go back on the other side. And so Morley clients, I do this quite a lot, so we have a little bit more space in Morley. We do travel a little bit, don't we? And that's fine. You're going to find yourself kind of just walking, and see I've got a bit close to the camera. You'll find yourself traveling a little bit, and that's fine. Okay. And then as a progression, again, just having a little bit of fun with this, you can go turn and then come on up. And then slowly bring yourself down, go over and push yourself up. So I'm going to take myself back on the camera a little bit here so you can see that a little bit better. Okay, so side here, and then we go over, push up, slowly lower it down so you've got the control through the leg muscles and the glutes, and then bring it down the other side, and then slowly push it up, and then bring that down, and again push it up. Good. I like to have a little bit of a play with this as well, so you can even take this into that extension, into that really nice big stretch, bring it around, and again up and over, into almost like that pendulum stretch, isn't it? And again, bring it around and over. So, just be a little bit creative sometimes with your movements. Things don't need to be always so structured. We're focusing on hip mobility, kind of here primarily, but obviously just let the body move and see how that feels. I would maybe do kind of 10, kind of also, so from here to here and back, so you've got 10 cycles of that, and see how the hips feel after that. If they feel good, then kind of repeat that later on in the day. So really nice if you're maybe going out running or you're going to the gym, you can build that in part of maybe your gym. Maybe you've got some sets that you're doing. You could do a little bit of hip mobility in between your sets. If you're going out running, you could do it before, you could do it after, or generally just to keep the hips mobile. You know, obviously if we're sitting all day, then we do get very tight in that area. So let me know how you get on with it. Any questions, give me a shout. If you want to practice these in class, just give us a shout as well and we can oblige. All right, take care, stay safe. Bye guys.